Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I just got done with the swim. But before I change, I guess I'll introduce my topic: keeping our future afloat. That sounds interesting. I wonder what it could be about. Well, to give you a very quick introduction of what it is about child water safety awareness. And the purpose of it is to make you, as the audience, understand why it is important to teach water safety skills to your children, to your grandchildren, to any child that you know, because there are startling statistics of drownings. There are a lot of benefits to water safety, and it is good to make them aware of water and how to respect it. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about swimming. I've been swimming for about 18 years. I've been a lifeguard. I've been an Olympic trial swimmer. I've been a college swimmer. I've been a swim coach. And with all those experiences, I respect the water. I understand what it's like to be underwater and not be able to breathe. I've experienced drowning, and I've had friends pull me out of the water after a really hard set where I passed out. These experiences are scary. They're life threatening. If we look at facts, 79% of children in households with incomes less than $50,000 have little to no swimming ability. Research shows that 64% of African Americans, 45% of Hispanic or Latino, and 40% of Caucasian children have little to no swimming ability. 10 people drown each day in the United States. And if we could just have formal swimming lessons, it reduces the likelihood of children drowning by 88%. These facts are important because if we can create that 88% and increase it to 99, the drowning rates would decrease. It'd be an amazing thing for us as a nation, for our state, and even for our local area. When discussing infants and water safety, a lot of people ask, why do infants need to learn about drowning? They don't remember it. They don't retain anything. Well, that's not true. If you can look at, a place like Miller Swim School in Tulsa, they have infant training. Is it a scam? Is it just something for parents to think, create some false hope where they think that their child will actually learn how to swim, even though it doesn't? It's not true. What these skills provide is for an infant, if they're in a tub, if they accidentally fall in a pool, how to stay afloat. These classes, what they do is they teach the infant to roll on their back and keep their head up. These skills are crucial for infants, even at a young age. Even at 6 months, a child can save its own life by learning these important skills. When discussing water safety for children, there are multiple avenues that we can discuss. You can put your child in swim lessons, you can put them on a swim team, or you could even teach them yourselves. The reason that this is important is because what happens when your child goes to a pool party or they go out to the ocean or a lake and they begin to get into the water and they don't know how to swim? If they drowned and they're saved, they will forever be scarred with the fear of water. And that is something that should not be imprinted on your child because of your lack of ability to take them or educate them about the water. With that said, if you're able to take them to a swimming lesson and give them the confidence to be around water, they will either know that they can be around it for so long or go so deep, or they will know that they can go as far as they want and at least know their limits. Finally, I want to talk about you, the audience. If you think about it, most of us are in college or out of college, or we already have a family. So first, I'm going to talk to the people who don't have children. You might eventually, and if you do, I feel like, for me myself, I'd want my children to be able to swim, or at least be able to be comfortable around water, regardless of living in Oklahoma. There are lakes. There are a lot of different activities that our children participate in that could involve water. And I think, as a person who will eventually have a child, I think it's very important to have some kind of understanding and respect for water and want to be able to relay that to our next generation. For those of you who are parents, if you have never thought about teaching your child to swim or have been scared yourself about swimming, I would highly suggest that you go out and you get educated on it. You go swim, you take swimming lessons, you get over the fear of water, and you become confident enough to be able to at least stay in the water and teach your children if you and them don't know how to swim. So in conclusion, what do we know? We know the problem is that infants and children are drowning at an alarming rate in the United States. How do we solve it? We put our infants in child safety lessons at a young age. We teach them how to float. We put our children who don't know how to swim, who are older than infancy, and we put them in swim lessons, a swim team, or we teach them ourselves. And finally, we teach ourselves. As future parents and parents of America, we have an obligation to teach our children how to swim. And with these solutions, we can decrease the population of drowning, or we can decrease the okay. So with all that said, we can decrease the statistic of drowning this year if we decide as a nation that this summer we go out and we learn how to swim. We keep our future afloat and we keep our children alive. And with that said, thank you for your time. It was a pleasure talking with you all, and you have a great day. Now looking at my reference list, I looked into poolsafety.gov and usaswimmingfoundation.org. I looked about 3 articles there. I looked into the Dallas News for some statistics and articles, and I also looked at cpsp.gov to find more statistics about drowning.